There's too much people standing around talking, too much noises. Just feels like uncomfortable.
It's lights and sounds that usually do it for me. It's like the entire world is like pressuring you and like crunching onto you, and there's not really much you can do about it except just to get out of there.
I don't go to movie theaters. I've never been to a concert. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff.
Hey special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm AutismMom, and on this channel we talk about autism and everything in between. Today we're doing another fair use reaction video. Let's take a look at the video.
There's too much people standing around talking, too much noises. Just feels like uncomfortable.
It's lights and sounds that usually do it for me. It's like the entire world is like pressuring you and like crunching onto you, and there's not really much you can do about it except just to get out of there.
I don't go to movie theaters. I've never been to a concert. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff.
I remember very early on, like watching someone scratching at the carpet. Like the feeling sticks when it's really awful, and it's just like...
Some people with autism have a hard time knowing when someone's happy or sad or angry or frustrated.
I wish socializing were easier, definitely. Because there are so many times when I'm with other people who seem to have a natural flow of conversation that they all get, and it almost seems like they have a psychic link with each other at some point that I am locked out of.
This video was taken from this Instagram page and handle. Go ahead and give them a follow. What's hard about being autistic? I like the fact that they're given a voice, they're given a platform so they can explain to people what is going through their mind when they're in public, what is going through their mind when they're in an environment where they feel uncomfortable. That is not just, oh, he has autism, but there are a lot of factors that need to be included in the fact that they have autism. So let's go to the comment section and see what people had to say about this wonderful video. And thank you for the person who created the video for giving a voice and letting neurotypical people understand how someone with autism brains work and what the experience is that they're experiencing while they're out in the world trying to cohabitate with neurotypical people. First commenter says, need more black and brown autistic shown and highlighted and centered. It's definitely great. These young ones are self-advocating. Next, the problem with the Western view on autism is a deficit. Negative can't do this. Can't do that model egg. Your child will never be. In my culture, we see them as gifts with many special powers that bring about understanding, care, inclusiveness, celebration, and uniqueness and diversity. Lots to celebrate with our Tamariki Tekiwa Tanga. Okay, next commenter. I can super relate with Gal who said when she is with other people and they seem to have a social telepathic connection that she doesn't have. I have always felt like everyone got an operator's manual for life and I didn't get a copy. Even as I have learned to mask, I have never fit in. I have always been marginalized and left out. Being impatient and overwhelmed with certain noises and lights and smell hasn't helped. Next commenter. I've always been told I have anxiety, social, and I see this and think, was I misdiagnosed? As still this day, I just don't feel normal and get weird and overwhelmed in certain situations and can't keep a conversation going and also hard to process things. My 4-year-old was diagnosed about a year or two ago, and I see my older son who is 15 who seems to have the same feelings I do, but then he could be shy, so it's like hard to figure out when all doc usually is it's anxiety. For everything, I was diagnosed with SVT, which I was told I had anxiety since I was 28 with my first test because of having palpitation. I find out about a year ago it's not anxiety, it's heart issue. So we obviously need doctors to do their research better and recognize the problem we have a lot better to help us. Next commenter, this doesn't feel like a spectrum of autism. This seems to really focus on the extremely high functioning. I was thinking it, but you said it. Next commenter, I'm kind of annoyed of the whole color thing. When talking about matters such as these, autism is a spectrum. No two people are experiencing it differently. So why would the color of someone's skin make us less receptive of their experiences? Surely we don't mean to say that every person in the world is a closet racist. It's just okay. I'm not okay with that. Let's move beyond these things and see people for who they are. Next commenter, my spectrum looks very different. I have yet to see an example of me. I should just become it publicly. Space for BIPOC can sometimes be less inclusive, but at this juncture, I think I should big up to those who speak openly. Bless your courage. Next, the entire word pressuring you is 100% accurate. I can relate to all the people's well-articulated feelings. Life is extra difficult for us. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video. What do you think about these kids on the spectrum or people on the spectrum that are openly advocating and sharing their story with people so people understand why they rather do things a certain way and why you shouldn't force them to do things your way. Catch you in the next video. Bye.